problem of having a very big mouth. You drink so fast.
That is the problem with having a big mouth.
That's the problem of having a glass with a big holds
mouth.
The drink escapes very fast.
Lubricate your
abilities. There's a hole in my glass.
Of course, always and always.
I meant to ask you.
Yeah.
Are you married?
No, I'm not.
How come?
I don't want to be married.
You don't want to be married?
No.
You want to be single, lonely,
and
lonely?
Just because you're not married doesn't mean you're single or lonely.
Oh, you haven't found the right person.
No. I just don't believe in marriage.
So you're just sleeping around.
Why? Why does it sound like you're judgmental?
No. There's a reason.
You can have a partner and not sleep around.
So you have a partner?
No, I don't. I have a partner and other partners.
Huh?
I'm polyamorous. Let's move on.
You're polyamorous?
Yeah, let's move on.
Really? We and Marcus discussed polyamory some time ago.
Did you?
Oh yes, it was very interesting. That's when you can have many, and everybody knows.
Yeah, ethical polyamory is when everyone knows.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Yeah, and it's important. Yeah. That's very, very important that everyone knows.
So your partner.
I have a main partner who I call Steady.
And then you have a polyamorous relationship.
Yeah.
Then you have gadgets.
Yeah.
Just joking.
That was just to out myself. It's like, my God, mommy, daddy, I apologize in advance.
Okay, let's say, for argument's sake, that Melanie got married.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And you have children. Yeah. You have a husband or your partner, whoever it is, but you have a family.
Yeah.
And then let's say you passed away.
Yeah.
Inevitably. Inevitably, we all do. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Where would you want to be buried? When you're buried, you're going to be buried at your husband's side of the family, isn't it?
No. What do you mean? No. Where do I come from? Where do I come from? Please remind me. Do I come from my husband's side or from my side?
You come originally from your family, your parents' side. Yeah. But then now you have gotten married.
Yeah.
All right. You're now and you have a family. You have children. Yes. You're now Melanie Kagwa. Mm-hmm. For argument's sake. So now Melanie Kagwa. Mm-hmm. We have our children. One is called Tendo. One is called George. Mm-hmm. The other one is called Suzanne. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, when you die, you're going to be buried in my village.
You must be mad. Because you conveniently said Melanie Kagwa. You missed Melanie Kaita Kagwa. Kaita, my original identity, where I come from. And guess what? I'm not against other women deciding. If as a woman you decide to get married at your husband's place or your partner's place, that's fine. But if you're like me and you want to be married, rather you want to be buried at your side, please do that.
So you will hyphenate?
Yeah.
It will be
actually no, I would not hyphenate, but it's fine. I don't even bother with your name.
But that's what you said.
No, I said in terms of identity, right? I happen to be someone's wife, but I'm also myself.
I understand.
And I came with my people.
I understand that. But
so
your
for
parents,
you to expect me by default.
Your parents, Melanie, we had a wedding.
Yes.
We gave bride price. In other words, we bought you.
Oh, whoa.
No. In other words,
excuse me,
no.
Sir.
In other words, we purchased you. Is that a better word?
Purchased?
Well,
are you mad?
So what is Lobola?
Are you mad?
What is bride price for?
It is appreciation. They stop saying
that. So we appreciated you by buying you?
No, you appreciate it by giving gifts. Dowry is not
So if I don't give those gifts, I don't get you.
No, you do.
I do not.
These people
if I do not do the bride
you
price.
You cannot tell me I am worth 17 cows, 2 fridges, 1 car. No, those are appreciation gifts.
If I don't give them, do you think your family is going to allow me to marry you?
Yes,
of course they won't.
They will.
They will not.
Appreciate me rightly, by the way.
Yes, by.
Appreciate me, don't buy me. Appreciate me. If my family refuses, it's because of the lack of respect, the disrespect you have shown. You do not appreciate me. Do the bride price as agreed as a family. But then,
so
do not take the price.
So wait a minute. There's some parts of culture that you will accept, and then other parts of culture which you will not accept.
Do you know why? So you're
picking and choosing what you want.
Do you know why? Because culture evolves. Hello.
Please.
Culture
No. You can't have the cake and eat it as well.
We make it better with time. This is why there are certain cultural practices you cannot even do. You would not even agree with. There are certain cultural practices we can talk about that you would not agree with. Isn't it not so?
We are talking about the culture.
You are not okay.
Why wouldn't you want to be buried with my family? You're now Melanie Kagwa. You just said you don't want.
I said no. It's not that I don't want just for not wanting sake. It's my preference. I'm like, I am not disrespecting. Other women can decide to choose where they should be buried.
But it's wrong of you.
Wrong?
Yes.
Why is it wrong?
It's wrong of you to say
Where is it written is wrong?
I am telling you. I am telling you it's wrong. Because you have chosen certain things. Oh, you must appreciate me with gifts.
Yeah.
But when it's time to be buried, if I die, I don't want to be buried on your side of the family. I want to be with my family.
But why do you feel bad?
Hold on a second. Okay. And meanwhile, on top of that, might I add, say we have children.
Yes.
So now you're going to be buried with your family, your parents, and blah, blah, blah.
If I choose, but yes,
you
for me personally,
yes.
But a woman should be able to choose. That's the point. The paramount thing is a woman should be able to choose. Huh? Why must you not choose? Where you're going to be?
You are my wife. You are my wife. You have my name.
You're also my husband.
You have my name.
You're my husband.
I married you. You did not marry me. There's a difference. Am I lying? But Melanie, sincerely. Who married who?
We're playing this game now.
Did I marry you or did you marry me?
Oh, it's the semantics, eh? Kale, you married me. And then, does that mean ownership? You married me. Does that mean ownership? Does that mean ownership? I gave you children. Why don't I get a chance to say where the hell I'm put to rest? I gave you fucking children with an heir probably in there.
Okay, so you give me children. Do you know those children where they're going to be buried? On my side. Not on your side. So now you're going to separate yourself. Hold on. You're going to be buried at your family's home and away from your children?
It is fine.
Oh,
if I
Jesus.
choose. Yes.
What kind of mother are you?
Eh?
Yes.
How does that take away from me being a good mother? How does it take away from being a good mother?
You are abandoning your children even in death. Nonsense.
Abandoned. I have checked out, the minute I'm dead, I'm out. So whatever the...
But now your children,
yes.
you know the significance of burial is to be with your people, your ancestors, to be with your family.
Well,
I married you, you joined my family. Your children, my children, our...
But then, you see, that's the thing. May I say this? As a woman, if I decide to get buried at my man's burial grounds, it is purely out of how I feel about him.
Oh, right? So if you decide to be buried at my place, that means your feelings towards me were very small.
No, it's not that. Let me explain. Let me finish and explain this. If I decide, because I am a sentimental fool, which I am, by the way, and romanticism takes over me, and I say, you know what, this man, I want to be with him near death. I want to be near death. Fine, I will. But if I choose that I love you, I have given you the best years of my life, it's fine. But I also love my family. I love my mom. I love my dad. I love my siblings. I want to be at the burial ground at the end of it. Please, it is the least you can give me. Give me that choice. And that's all I'm asking. Women should have the choice. You decide where you want to be laid to rest.
Did I have a choice when I paid bride price? Did I have a choice when I had to appreciate you to join my family?
You have a choice.
No, I didn't.
Okay, let me.
The cultural norms.
But you do realize. You do realize some families are not paying bread. Then they're asking not to have bread price. No. You do realize that. Those amendments have been happening.
Those ones are lost. Those are lost people.
Your problem is you're keen on ownership. You're keen on owning your partner. That is your problem. You're keen on owning, purchase and buy. So I own you, I bought you.
Trying to stress a point, to prove a point.
The words you use that
how do you decide to be buried that side when you married this side and your children are this side and you go that way? I mean, really.
Why can't I? What is this whole sentiment? Why do you need me to be buried at your place?
You're my wife, and in fact,
you're my husband. Do you see me asking you to come over this side?
Again, I married you. You did not marry me.
You married me. That means it's ownership.
When you married me, I even have a plot where you're going to be buried next to me, next to your children, like that. Yes, we're all there together. Why do you want to separate us?
You know what? This is what I'm saying. It is tantamount, and I even take it a step further. If I had kids and one of them decided they didn't want to be buried at their father's place, past 25, I'll be like, Kawa. Everyone needs to decide where they want to be buried.
What kind of woman are you?
The kind of woman that emphasizes that people should make choices for their lives as they see fit. That kind of woman.
So you're a woman who...
Self-determination is key.
It says, till death do... You know, that saying.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part. And really...
Where is it? Where is that saying?
That saying is there.
Where?
There.
Where? Guy, where is that saying?
When you get married. When you get married.
Who did it?
The vows are there.
Who wrote those vows? And for what reason and purpose? We can always say that marriage was written as an institution of oppression for women. Are you mad?
Listen, my sister. No.
Those vows were as useful as they are to people at that point in time. Because I will not say till death do us part. For rich or for poor. I don't want to do that.
The vows,
who says? And these vows are very biased. They are only to one sect of people, Christians.
What do you mean for one sect? It's for both of us.
No, but it's for Christians. What are Muslims saying to each other?
Let me tell you something.
All those vows are very...
So what is marriage? What is this bond that a man...
coming together.
Yes, coming together and being together.
And deciding to procreate.
Yeah, and procreate, have children, and it's about this. It's about, you bring two families together.
Yeah.
When I marry you, you are now this side. Of course you have your
When
family.
I marry you, then you're this.
You're here.
That ownership thing, guy.
Where do you go home at night?
That ownership
Hold
guy.
on a second. Where do you go home at night?
To our home.
No.
To our home.
Who's home?
To our home.
On which side?
Wait.
Who's?
To hunger. This man just wants to drive me mad.
On whose side is the home?
Oh, what do you mean on whose side is the home? We build the home together.
How
is it your...
No,
you know what?
Melanie,
by the way...
You're failing to understand something. Okay. When we get married, the woman comes to the man's home. I don't come to your home. Please.
No.
Have I lied?
I have said this. Now, you know what? Let me say this. You are sticking on tradition. I said...
So you don't like tradition?
No. I said tradition evolves. When we get married, we build a home together. So it's not yours or just yours, or mine and mine alone. It's
so
together.
Wait a minute. Can I ask you a question? Say we get married, There is no home, you have an apartment, I have an apartment. I come to your apartment?
But we've seen this in Kampala, haven't we?
I come to your apartment. Like I said, those ones are lost. In real tradition and culture, I come to your home as the man.
But it's happening.
Are you mad?
It's happening. No, I think, you know what? Nothing is written in stone. As a couple, you decide what home makes more sense. If the man's home is better suited for your needs, go to the man's home. If the woman's home is better suited for the needs, go to the woman's home. Build a home together.
No man, in his right sense, no man who's a real man is going to say, after they put the ring or whatever they put on you to show that you are a union, to show that you are one, is going to say, right, let me pack my bags and come to your home. Are you mad?
Well, I think it's, again, I understand what you're saying in the sense that your male pride. I do. But male pride sometimes is put on the end and is put on the back burner of what is practical. If the woman has a better home and it's better suited for your future, build a home with her together. Pick whatever is practical and makes more sense. We need to get over this thing of ownership. We do. We really, really do.
So we need to get rid of culture. We need to hold on. We need to get rid of bride price. We need to get rid of okuhenjiras. We need to get that's what you're saying. You cannot pick and choose. This works for me. This doesn't work for me. I like this. This is nonsense.
That way of arguing is disingenuous.
It's not disingenuous. It's practical.
No, I'm saying whatever is within culture that makes sense to you as a couple, do it. Whatever doesn't make sense, get rid of it. What is very difficult about this? I'll give you an example. There are lots of traditions and traditional practices in Uganda, like let's say FGM, that were gotten rid of. But some people, genital mutilation, things were gotten rid of, and some people kept other things.
Okay.
So
wait a minute. How can you compare me marrying you and you coming to my home to female genital mutilation? Those are so polarized.
But okay, so now here's the thing.
Please.
I will say this. It is not, I'm not comparing apples to oranges. What I'm saying is cultural practices that do not serve a purpose anymore or are seen as not a big deal. a woman choosing where she needs to get buried at the last end should not be a deal breaker. Let her choose.
It really can. It really can.
Besides,
anyway,
besides, when you're dead,
you know what?
The body has left. The body's there. You have checked out.
To be very honest with you,
it doesn't
if
matter.
you die before me, you're coming to be buried.
No.
Oh yes.
You guys.
Oh what?
By the way, let me tell you something. I have a friend who told me to start writing a will. Right? And actually said that you need to give it with a lawyer and keep on updating it frequently. And that is the first, for me personally, the first chapter of my will that is complete now. Complete.
I want to abandon my husband in death and my children.
It's actually,
that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
No, what it says, mine is cremation, and you can do
you want to be cremated?
Yeah, and you can do with the ashes whatever the fuck you want.
You want to be burnt alive? Yeah. I mean burnt.
Yeah. And do with it. Because I've checked
like
out.
A chicken.
I've checked out. I have checked out. You people, whatever you do with my body, I have checked the fuck out.
You just want to be the ashes blowing in the wind.
I said, if you want, you can throw me to 2 places. And I said 2 places, Maction Falls, Niagara Falls.
No, at least now after I've burnt you and you're now ash, I put the ashes there in Masaka.
In where?
In my home.
Lord.
Well, now we've got to go. This has been another episode of The Last Round right here at Shisanyama Village. You can catch us every single week. Listen, you know what? Why don't you subscribe to the channel? No? All you have to do, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is where you subscribe. Click that bell and make sure you follow us. The hashtag is The Last Round UG on all platforms. And you can check us out every single time at The Last Round Uganda with somebody who wants to be burnt like a chicken after she dies. What's wrong with you? Sincerely. Be organized. I'll burn your hair to start with. Be very bad.
You know, like a lot of Ugandans, I take my meat seriously. But
you like your sausages. But anyway.
Anyway, as I was saying, so basically, as meat lovers as a country, we like to eat our meat fairly unencumbered, right? But unfortunately, New Zealand may have a bit of trouble.
Why?
Because they are saying now that they are going to actually tax cows, their cows, which are a big part of their economy in terms of export, for burping and farting. Because of course, it has to do with emissions, gas emissions for environment.
They're going to tax cows for burping and farting.
Yeah.
You're freaking kidding me.
I wish it was even a joke, but their prime minister, I think it was Jacinta, she advised that.
Imagine taxing cows in Uganda.
Yes.
For farting and burping.
But
you know what?
You know what?
Don't say this very loud.
Okay.
Because if the government of Uganda is listening.
By the way, let's not give ideas. You know me. Anything.
So